What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I've just put in a ton of time into the beta, and I love it. I'm having tons of fun still, and I have tons of different commentaries planned out to actually discuss a lot of the positive things about this video game. But I do have to discuss one negative thing about this game. And honestly, it makes me a little worried. It really does, because as you know, the beta does not give you all of the content that's in the game. There's probably still tons of different content that's going to be released when the game is officially announced and, put out and stuff like that. And what we saw in this beta is a little disturbing. Now, on day 1, we weren't able to get this. Now, I'm going to be posting this video on day 2, so I don't know if the actual level rank is going to change. If so, I'm going to play it out. I'm going to grind it. But there's actually a perk that is going to allow you to see enemies on the minimap when they're on a kill streak. Now, this is actually pretty funny because the Gaming Revolution actually leaked this a long time ago for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and when it was leaked, the community had a just absolute fit. Nobody in the world liked this idea, and I mean, let's be honest here, how's that fair? I mean, you're seeing an enemy on the minimap who's going on a streak. Usually when you're on a streak, you don't want people to know where you're at, you know what I'm saying? You kind of want to stay, incognito when it comes to the gameplay, and you still have to be aggressive, you still have to push, so you still have a chance at losing your streak. But this is giving you an extra obstacle. That's just completely unfair. You're going to be marked on someone's minimap all the time. And they're going to know exactly where you are just because you're on a kill streak. So basically, you're rewarded for not doing anything and just waiting for people to streak. And you're not rewarded for actually going on streaks and trying to get, actual score streaks and stuff that are going to be overpowered. Which is ridiculous. And it's in a perk form. It's not even like it's made for a field upgrade or something that you can use every once in a while. This is something that's going to be on your class 24/7 that you don't need to activate. It's 24/7 activated throughout the whole game no matter what. So anybody who goes on a streak on the enemy team is going to be able to use this actual perk. So anyone who's actually going on a streak on the other team is going to be marked on the minimap all the time, no matter what. And I don't think there's actually a perk to even counter this, which is even more absurd. You would think that, with such an overpowered perk like this that you could see an enemy 24/7, it's like basically a free UAV to hunt down people who are actually on kill streaks. It's kind of ridiculous. And the fact that they put something in that's so OP is kind of weird that it's no counter to this actual perk. But I do find it funny that, after all this time, it seems like they held it out of Modern Warfare, and they decided to put it in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I don't know what made them want to do this decision, but this is one of the worst things I've seen them put into this video game. And so far, so good. Like, I'm loving the game. The only newbie thing that's in this game so far is the bouncing Bettys, which aren't even that overpowered. You can avoid them very easily. You can outrun them. It's still very equal. Literally everything about this video game so far, in my personal opinion, is about the gun skill and the gunplay. It's not much newbie stuff like, in Modern Warfare, you hop on, there's about 50 million things you can use between a snapshot grenade to see people through walls, claymores everywhere, you got bouncing Bettys, you got so many different annoying things that you can use to, give yourself an upper hand advantage. And Black Ops Cold War doesn't have that, which is making me happy so far. But because I see this one perk, it does worry me about the future of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, because if they do have one thing that's like this, what's going to hold them back from adding in multiple things that are going to ruin the experience of this video game? I've been talking about this for a while now, but Black Ops Cold War, to me personally, is so good because, like I just said, the gunplay. And that's what's making this game stand out from the past, 8 to 10 Call of Duty games, in my personal opinion, is the fact that we're finally getting a boots-on-the-ground video game that actually kind of feels like a Call of Duty game. Every single implementation into the series or the franchise has been basically a unique twist on Call of Duty ever since Call of Duty Ghost Drop. We went from jetpack Call of Duty games to extremely fast-paced boots-on-the-ground gameplay like Black Ops 4 to, old-school Call of Duty 1 to Call of Duty 3 vibes with Call of Duty World War II to straight tactical shooter, tactical military simulator, I guess I should say, with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And here we are finally with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and it feels like Call of Duty. It's strange. Everything about it gives me really old school COD vibes that I actually genuinely enjoy. It's not as fast paced as Call of Duty Black Ops 4. You can't be running and gunning 24/7, but just like in the other Call of Duty games like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 all the way up to 3, you can't be running and gunning 24/7. Sometimes you have to hold angles, sometimes you got to set up position and mow people down, hold spawns. Running 24/7 is just something that was never really that viable, I guess I should say, in a Call of Duty video game. Every once in a while, you're going to have to set up shop and, let them come to you. There's times to play offense and there's times to play defense, you know what I'm saying? And not all the time you can play offense. You're going to die a lot if you do that. And in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, they made sure that the gameplay is more around that old school vibe, So you can run and gun. At the same time, you need to know when you need to set up shop and, let the enemies come to you. If it's a big wave of enemies, you set up shop, let them come to you, and then you can progress later. It's actually thought that's, produced when you play this video game, which I really do appreciate. But I'm just worried that the developers are going to do something very desperate to make sure the noobs are going to have an awesome experience. For some reason, developers for Call of Duty games have been protecting noobs for years and years and years, when honestly all I've wanted was a video game like Call of Duty 4 and World at War. Like I said before, I mentioned this multiple times in my commentaries. Call of Duty 4 and World at War, probably the best Call of Duty games in my personal opinion. And honestly, they don't have much content at all. Like Call of Duty World at War, there's no skins or anything. You just unlock the gun. There's like 2-3 attachments maybe for each weapon, and that's it. The best thing that you could really grind for is the rank in Call of Duty World at War. But regardless, even though there wasn't content, I could play that game for hours simply because of the gunplay. It actually feels like a real competitive shooter because of the fact that there's very minimal things that are noob-like in that video game. Bouncing Betties, maybe a double-barrel shotgun. Other than that, there's nothing really that's noob-like, I'll die from bouncing Betties all the time. Martyrdom as well. But other than those things, it's mostly about gun skill. And so far, that's what Call of Duty is producing for me. The only main problem is just how sweaty the game is, but I guarantee if it was a more casual experience or if they tuned down skill-based matchmaking, a lot of people's opinions would probably change on this video game because, like I said, down to its core, there's not a lot of cheese. The most cheese is, like I said, Bouncing Betty, maybe the field mic so you can actually see footsteps and people that are close to you and stuff like that. But other than that, it's not too much cheese. The game is revolved around gun skill, and to get your score streaks, it's really complex. You got to get a bunch of kill streaks, and on top of that, you got to play OBJ. It's a complex video game to play with a steep learning curve and also a lot of skill that's required with the headshot multiplier, no flinch, and 150 health. It really adds for a nice, competitive, fun experience. But once again, because the game is so competitive and, it's so many sweaty lobbies, it's just ruining the fun because nobody can relax. You can't try anything new. You can't try anything unique. Like I said, I have tons of gameplay right here that I want to show you guys, but it's all MP5 gameplay. I try to use something different and I can't. Everybody's sweating. Everybody's using the meta. I can't explore. I can't expand the variety that I have with my classes because if I do, I just get stomped out. I get annoyed. I get pissed. And I just go straight back to the MP5 so I can compete. I want a little casual fun mixed in with the competitive fun as well, Too much competitive gets annoying. Too much casual gets annoying. But a nice mix of both equals a good experience. But other than that, there's very minimal cheese when it comes to this video game. And I'm very content with how it is, but I'm going to stay cautious because I'm worried about the future of this game if they continue to add things in, just like that perk. That perk is extremely cheesy. It's going to be obnoxious to points that I can't describe. And I think they're going to raise the level cap today, I'm assuming. So once I get off work, I'm going to come home, I'm going to grind out the video game, I'm going to try to get the perk and see how it works. But just by the sound of it, it just sounds like it's a broken man. And I just don't want to see this game take a turn for the worse because I see some really good potential in this game, I'm not going to lie. More potential than I saw in Modern Warfare. There are some similarities. I've been seeing a lot of hate on Twitter. A lot of people do not enjoy their experience in the beta. And like I said, I do understand every single game is competitive. You can't even try anything new out. You're forced to use the same class setup every single game. So obviously it's not going to be fun. You can't even see what's in the game. But I don't know. I see a lot of stuff that could be fixed, tweaked, and just perfected to make sure this game turns out amazing when it's released. I have a lot of high hopes for this title. But that's really all I have to say for this commentary. I'm going to stay cautious. I'm going to keep playing the video game. I'm going to keep just grinding, putting in hours, getting clips, and I'm going to see how my opinion changes and see how things go. Who knows? Maybe in the next couple of days, things will just get twisted, things will get worse, the meta will change. Who knows what the future will hold? I'm just going to keep grinding it. I'm going to keep giving you guys my opinion, and hopefully we can actually have a good year this time when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and hopefully I don't have to rant every 2 seconds about Black Ops Cold War, but trust me, if it has to be done, it has to be done. There's no doubt. If something is really stupid or game broken, you best believe I'm going to talk about it. How could I possibly not? But thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. And by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have a Discord and a Twitter. Both those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live stream some video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.